Are you aware that in the United States, every Middle Eastern person is considered white? Yeah, you've come to see a white man tonight. I don't know if you know that. Yeah, this is not a DEI show. I earned this, okay? I'm doing this for all the other whites, okay? There's a reason why we're considered white. It's because there was a major court case that was won in 1909, which is a year that none of us wanted to be alive in. Even us white people. No? In 1909, there was a Syrian immigrant. He moved to Los Angeles and wanted to be a police officer. One night, he's patrolling his neighborhood, just doing his job, and there's this drunk kid, maybe late teens, early 20s, running around, breaking things, starting fights. The Syrian immigrant arrests the kid. And as he's arresting the kid's like, oh, do you know who my father is? That's never a good sign when you hear that. Turns out this kid's dad was one of the most prominent lawyers in the LA area. Immediately, the lawyer dad took the Syrian immigrant to court, charged him, saying that he had no right to arrest his son because he was, quote, not a real American.
Oh my God.
I know there's some immigrants in here like, hey, that's a compliment. No, it's not. It's a mean thing to say. They made a mistake because every Arab knows 7,000 lawyers. They're all in our families. Any typical brown family, you're either doctor, lawyer, engineer. That's it. Yes, 1 out of 1,000 times, stand-up comedian. Okay? Somewhere along the line, someone makes a wrong turn, has to deliver the message. Okay? And so he assembles a legal team from the Arabs in his community. They're all his cousins. And they put together a case. They made it all the way to the Supreme Court of the United States. Arab lawyers, man. We'd a bomb. You know, I could pick a better, whatever. Now, unfortunately, in 1909, having an Arab lawyer was not very en vogue. So they had to hire white lawyers, but the white lawyers got other counsel from the Arab lawyers in his community. So it was basically Arab lawyers in whiteface. You know, it was a reverse Trudeau situation. So in 1909, these lawyers, they get in front of a Supreme Court judge and they're like, Your Honor, we are here today to prove that my client is innocent, that he is in fact a real American, because he's white. That is our case. And the whole courtroom's like, what are you talking about? Like, he's not white. Like, we see how the beard curls, you know what I mean? He's got like a 9 o'clock shadow, you know? Like, this whole courtroom smells like olive oil. He's not white. They're like, no, Your Honor, we'll prove it. We're just gonna ask a few questions. First question, Your Honor, where is my client from? Judge is like, LA. He's like, no, where is he from? Judge is like, the Middle East. The lawyer's like, more specifically. Judge is like, the Levant, the Levantine region. The lawyer's like, nailed it. Next question. Who is your Lord and Savior? The judge starts to sweat. He's like, oh, Jesus Christ, of course. It's the only one you're allowed to have in 1909. The lawyer's like, nailed it. No, sorry. We just have one more question, Your Honor. Where is your Lord and Savior from? The judge is in a pool of sweat. Like, you know what? Your client is innocent because he's white. From then on, they made all Middle Eastern people in America white because they would rather make Middle Eastern people white than make Jesus Christ brown. Arab lawyers, dude. Diabolical.